cannot see. Is this you, Gregory? I think it's you. It's so bright. Sun is really strong today. Are you watching Eurovision? Eurovision 2025 in Basel, Switzerland this year. Sounds really exciting. A beautiful town. Poland is in it. Wow, mulberries are getting ripe. Wow, some mulberries are actually already ripened. Oh, there's a whole bunch of black ones, but they're all at the top of the tree. Can I find one here? Oh, yes. Oh, they're falling down already. They're like on the ground. Mulberry, mulberry, come to me. Aha. The taste. The taste of garden. This will be a good drink. Half as big, really? You have a tiny ones. Yeah, I don't know. This is a tree, like this tree. But the ones in Poland, I saw they were smaller. Maybe it depends how big the tree is. Different species. No silkworms. So good. I'm like a bear in Canadian Rock. It's eating berries. Hydrangeas are growing here. These ones are smaller. So sweet. They are red and tart here. Oh, that means they're not ripe. Maybe you have the kind that they go black. I've seen the ones that get yellow and they're already sweet. Maybe there are different kinds. These ones here, they get green, red, and black. And when they're black, they're ready to be eaten. The red ones, red stage is sour. The black one is a little bit sour, mostly also a little bit sweet. And some are really sweet. Tartar tasteless. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. That sounds like the strawberries in Canada. They're just tasteless. They're big, huge, but they have no taste. And the ones in Japan, they sell like these super expensive strawberries, but my gosh, they're like heaven. They're perfectly balanced, so sweet, like as if you had sugar on them or something. Very, very good stuff. I think they're called Amao. Some kind of a cultivar of strawberries. You know, like a little cup of them, a little cup of juice made from them goes for like $8. And here is Natural Spring. That's a cat over there. Oh my gosh. It's a cat. Oh. Very fat cat. Trying to hide. The bear. The cat is enjoying the springs all by itself. I just love these natural springs. Water just keeps on flowing non-stop. There were natural springs in Europe. I remember too. People used to line up with bottles to drink, but how safe would that be? Maybe not so safe. It was actually, it's like magnitude 6 spring. Is the water safe to drink? Well, no one checks it, so it's not. It's a big unknown. You know, since it's flowing in the city, no one checks it. Who knows where it's flowing from? It could be chemicals in it. There could be bacteria. But, you know, light bugs live in it, all other insects live in it. Looks clean enough. But you know, there are so many springs in these areas. No one cares to test them. Even if you test them and there's some strange contamination somewhere, you will never be able to detect it. Let's see if the geocaches. Oh, the geocache is still... It's falling apart. It just didn't survive that long. Geocache. Maybe birds are trying. We're trying to make something there. Where does it come from? Well, you know, it's like a cliff here. Oh, mosquitoes. Long time ago, river flew through here, like millions of years ago, and it changed the directions, creating cliffs and hills. And it was Tama River, right? So it created like Tama Hills. Mosquito. And there are these hills and cliffs and different at different times, you know, volcano would erupt and it would create the layers of on the ground. So the bottom layer is like clay, and the layer on top would be like palm ice. So the water, you know, will trickle from the top through that and hit that clay, and then the spring comes out. So that's where the water comes from. Just like that. And this cliff, you know, continues and continues, and prehistoric people, you know, used to love to live in such places, and before even people existed, the river also flew, but in different directions. I mean, ways. Time to build a new geocache. Yeah, that owner. Someone, whoever discovers it next should tell him or her. Time for a geocache. Oh, a lizard. Oh, escaped. Whoever discovers it will probably report the condition. Naturally filtered. Yeah, naturally filtered. You can find springs in mountains, you know, the ones that get boiled by volcano, the hot springs. But no one drinks those. I saw some springs in the mountains where you can drink them, but I think at least you have to boil the water, just to be sure. Oh, look at this, beautiful. Sometimes, you know, there are shrines with these kind of springs. I think I went to one while I was cycling. Quite fun. So sweet. They're falling down. No one eats them. Not tons of them. Ah, Dev, yeah, mulberries. This is the season now. I'm just eating them from the tree. Yummy. You know, I think they would make a good jam. They're sour, sweet. I think perfect for jams and drinks. So good. There's tons of them. Lunch, yeah. That's my lunch. I'm poor, no money. Relying on the wild strawberries and mulberries now. Wow, there's so many on this tree, like the gigantic ones. Oh. How can I get to them? There's no way of getting down there. Those ones do not look ripe yet. Oh well. Locusts. Gosh, I remember, I think you were telling me about locusts and I didn't know what they were. And I forgot again. And I looked them up. Locusts. It's like a citrus. Oh wait, maybe plums. It's a temple over there. So peaceful here. Look at the narrow streets. All these wealthy people, they build these kind of apartments and rent them out to people. Quite good business, I think. They are called hiwa. Hiwa in Japan. I've never heard of that. Also called Japanese plum. You know, maybe it's the ume. Like Japanese plum is ume in Japanese. It's some kind of form of plum, right? I just passed the plum grove there and there are lots of plums growing. Maybe it's similar to that. Japanese usually pickle them. They have multiple big brown seeds and they are orange. Oh, what could that be? Brown seeds, multiple. That cannot be a plum. Oh, there's a preschool here. Maybe I don't know this fruit. I thought I've eaten it, or I looked it up on Wikipedia. It's gotta be something. Maybe I'll make a jam. I have this bread machine where it has a jam options. You throw the ingredients in, it does its mixing, cooking, and boom, there's jam in the end. And it's at least 250, 300 grams of jam. Pretty good thing to make jam just that way. I'm drying out the seeds eventually. Oh, nice. Yeah, good luck. Hopefully something will grow. I had some tomatoes from last year, and this year I mixed some fertilizer into the soil that's in the pot. And these tomatoes from last year, they just spoiled in there somewhere. Seeds came out, and I'm getting pretty good plants. I think they're gonna be strong enough to produce some nice fruit. I'm surprised. Table. Another table. Oh. You see these strawberries? Wild ones everywhere in this park. Are you watching Eurovision? Eurovision 2025 is happening in Switzerland this year. The turquoise carpet, the welcome section where everybody arrives, was hosted by a drag queen called Odette. Oh my god. She was so huge, like, oh my god. Like, everybody was like little. Hilarious. But, you know, the songs are pretty good. Poland is in there with one of the Polish singers. Yeah. Stage is always amazing. The effects, you know. All video panels, you know. Oh, look at this. Here are some plums. Good for pickling. This tree has bigger plums. Probably it's a different tree. Still growing. And the city is Basel in Switzerland. So beautiful. They have trams still in the city. It looks fancy and old. It's exciting. Wonder who will win this year. Celine Dion won it once, and ABBA. That must have been so long ago, right? Nice leaf. It's also like a fashion show, you know. Everyone has some strange, inventive costumes and makeups, and it's like extravaganza, not like in North America. Who won last year? I don't remember. I know that a few years back was Ukraine. Wait a minute. The person who wins, their country has to host it next. What was it? Not Malta. It was something. God, I don't remember. and every time I liked somebody's song, it never wins. The big bird. Fly. Oh, 2 years ago, maybe 2 years, Italy won. They had pretty good song. Like they were almost getting professional. I mean, whoever wins it, that gives them such a big bonus and lift, they just become famous. So, it's worth trying. Yes, yeah, it must have been Switzerland, but who? I don't remember even the song. Sometimes there are, strange songs, bizarre stuff. Eurovision was going on in 60s or 70s. That was pretty, popular back then. It's like university students drinking alcohol. So loud. Yeah, do you know that, of course, Russia never did Eurovision, because Eurovision was like the non-communist Western way of, song competition. So like to counteract it, they made their own Introvision competition. So all the countries they conquered, all the socialist republics, they had their singers from those, right? Back when music was better, yeah. Now the stage is better, I think, and fashion. Like the Eurovision stage, it's all digital, all like must be hundreds of panels and screens, and it's up to you to design your song and what's gonna be displayed on them, and the floor, the sides, everything is panelized. Plus you have the lasers, some other lights, and those those flame guns, like from the Europe final countdown. When it shoots on the stage, like the column of flame, yeah, they have a whole walls of that thing there. Do you think you need to have some kind of a license hooking this up? I mean, so that nothing gets burned down. It looks scary, but it's cool because it's all like synchronized to the music somehow. Yeah. I think the final is on the weekend, if I'm not wrong. There's already turquoise carpet on YouTube, and first semi-final, and I think second semi-final is coming up maybe today or tomorrow, and then a weekend it will be the final. And the voting is really not simple. Like anybody can vote. You cannot vote for your own country. It's quite complicated. Every time I try to figure out the rules, it's oh my god. But it's nice to see some young people and new music and new performances. Some are good, some are not so good. You have to pass auditions to get to Eurovision. So I bet the competition is strict, and maybe the song has to be so long. I think in English that's the rule. but it's all on YouTube for free. So if you are into some wicked European fashion, you can watch. Oh, there goes the Cessna coming to the airport. Oh, windy, look at that. Oh, engine's off. No, it's just gliding. Whew. Anyway, I gotta get going. Thanks for coming, and have a nice future Thursday. So, bye for now.